Hello Zebra Herd, welcome back to Forager. Today, we got lots of stuff going on, but at the same time, not so much stuff going on. It's a little bit weird, because we've completed a lot of the feasible stuff in the game. We've bought every single island, and have explored them all thoroughly, getting all objectives done, to the point where we've gotten every single accessory, seal, artifact, and tools and weapons. So the two things we really have left to focus on are the skills and the feats. So getting max level, which we are quite a far ways away. We are, what are we, 18 plus 4, 22 levels away from max level. That's gonna be a lot of work. And then we have a little under 30 feats, I think 27 of them to get through. So that's gonna be a lot of work as well, but as long as we put our mind to it, maybe between this episode and the next one, we can really make a lot of progress in it. Some of those feats, while it says I don't have them, I definitely do. We talked about that at the end of the last episode. Some of these, a lot of the museum feats, complete every museum bundle. I've done that, but it doesn't give me the check for it, which is sort of a shame. I don't know if that'll block me off from doing certain things. But a lot of these other ones, very doable, but I feel like it'll be smarter to hold those off for later and try to get some extra leveling up happening. Maybe I'm wrong. But I probably should set up some dominoes, you know? So like I already have this going on, which I need to craft 2,000 coins, so that's going good. So I wanted to sort of sit through what things can I do right now, you know? And going through each one, like water 100 seeds and plant 100 seeds. Those two are actually incredibly doable. I just haven't really done them. So we're gonna go ahead and put away our couple, if I could find a place to put them. I think I have a couple more rare things over this way. There we go. And then this should be my seed bundle, which as you can see, I don't have too many seeds at the moment, but I could make a bunch more and it wouldn't be that big of a problemo. So what are the easiest seeds for me to make? That wouldn't be too bad. Probably beets though. So I'm gonna make a bunch of beet seeds and see how they end up working out for us. Oh, I saw this, was there a demon over there? I thought I saw a demon. Maybe not, maybe it was just these totems. Because I'm trying to take care of an enemy in one hit with a bow and arrow. The problem is that my thing keeps attacking them. I don't know if I can like disable this. No, I can't disable it. That would sort of be preferred if there was a way to disable things. I don't know, for whatever reason, like this specific circumstance where I need to hit something and take it out with one arrow, but I believe that that thing is getting in the way of it, which is sort of a shame. Okay, so I also wanna use this boon, but I don't wanna do that until I'm done with everything else. That's gonna be the last thing I do in the save file. Where in the world? Oh, I heard, oh, over this way. Boom, there it is, kill an enemy with a single arrow shot. Oh, that's a pretty cool one too. I'm gonna go ahead then and change our costume because I haven't done that yet today's episode. Thought that'd be pretty cool. Is to maybe take that sombrero on. So where is the sombrero? Sombrero is, there's so many cool stuff. Like, I love the mushroom hat. There's too many options. Sombrero, where are you? There it is. And then maybe we could change our visuals a little bit. We could do golden. We could do, I think there's ghost. I like sombrero ghost, sounds amazing. Might wanna go with that one. I think we're gonna go with that one. So ghost. And I think we'll just leave it like that, none. Wings, we could do fairy wings. I don't think we need wings. I think this is just fine. Sombrero ghost. When you roll, I think for like half a second, you might be able to see legs. I don't know if that's the case or not. Might just be the pickaxe sort of getting in the way. Okay, so I already have 40 beet seeds. Oh, that was fast. Oh wait, I just wanna go through the door. There you go. That was really fast though. Like this thing spits them out faster than I thought. Cause it spits out 4 at a time, so it's already spat out 10 of them. Nice. Okay, so I just need to find a place to put them. And I could either make a spot or anything else. Let's go ahead and get rid of everything on this area. And then I'll have to water them all, which is sort of a little bit more difficult just because I need to get like 100 bottles or at least a lot of bottles and then water everything up that way. That is sort of a pain, but we should be able to do it. I do have a lot of bottles. And I don't know if this will be exactly 100. I mean, right now we have 68 of them. So maybe I'll wait until I have at least 100 beet seeds so I know how far I'm going with that. And that would be good. But then, of course we wanna eventually focus on getting max level, but I feel like doing these feats, one thing is a little bit more interesting to watch for now, you know? And then beyond that, it might just be more practical to do it that way. because that way I don't have to just sort of sit here and just drone on about nothing for however long we want until we get max level. Because while that stuff is fun, isn't exactly the most manageable. Okay, so almost have 100. I'll worry about that just in a moment then. But I wanna get bottles real fast. So I have 190 of them, so I should just be able to snag, I'm just gonna snag all but one for now. I do need to bottle a lot of stuff though. Like I do need to keep that in mind. Bottling a lot of stuff would be good. Because that's another feat we had, was bottling a certain amount of things. Which I would probably just wanna go up north where all the butterflies are for that. Let's do dexterous, that'd be great. Look at all this. We're just gonna get 100 of these super duper fast. That was actually perfect timing. Couldn't have gone any better. At 60, almost 70, 80, 90, and 100. Okay, so let's see how many beats we have. Because so far it seems like we have a lot. Because we're almost able to hit every single one of them when we move across, just because of how crazy our dexterity is. Got it. Those two. So we still have plenty more left to plant. And then I just gotta run through and water it all. I don't know if we can water an already watered thing though, so we do have to be careful with that. We actually might have to do it a bit more specifically. Let's try. Okay, it doesn't seem like you can water something that's already been watered, which will be helpful. So I can just sort of run through without having to worry about wasting all of it. Excellent, I wanna get a lot of beats out of it. If not anything else, we'll definitely get a big return. I mean, I don't really need a lot of beats, but good to have, good to have. Okay, getting all this. Okay, I'm starting to miss some of them. It's so easy because like the slightest twitch of movement makes us move over real fast. But this definitely got us a whole lot closer. Like if I take a look at the feats now, I'll be over this way. I don't know if the timers continue to go down while we look at the feats. I hope not. Oh wow, we're super duper close. Okay, that won't even be a big problem. I didn't know how many we had gotten done before then. Now that I've set this up, it really shouldn't be too bad. Like that looked like it was like 10 at most. So I'm just gonna keep doing, there we go, plant 100 seeds. So if I water you guys, feasibly, that should also be, no, not quite. Okay, so I need to water more of them. But I can re-water you guys, awesome. So there we go, irrigator, and then the other one, whatever that was called, are now completed. Very nice. So that was, where was that? It was irrigator and harvester. So next we have 500,000 coins. That is something we can literally do, but it just takes time. But we're at like 400K, I think, right now. So we're almost at the halfway point. I could continue to make more bombs, or at least as much as I can. As you can see, we really need more slimes, which slimes aren't really something I can control. They're just available sometimes, which means if they're ever available in the shop, I do need to make sure I snag them. Late game, it is tough to get slimes. Like it just, for whatever reason, that's one of the challenging things to get. I'll definitely get these bottled stuff. Even if I might not need a ton now, I will need it eventually for more potions and stuff. Okay, got some of that. That's pretty good. Okay, but whenever I have the chance, I will sell those. I probably wanna activate merchant first, but hey-oh, I forgot about this. There we go, I fixed it. So I have a little bit more time left with dexterity. So I think that I should use my current miner scrolls as much to my advantage as possible. Also get hoarder, also get, now, scholar, gain double experience sounds great. Make as much of these as I possibly can, make as much of these as I possibly can, and that should be some good experience as I'm working on this. Because hey, if the stars align to earn some good experience, I might as well take it. We're earning double experience as it is, so using the wisdom drought I don't think applies, as far as I know. But now we can do this without having to worry about other stuff, which is real nice. Not having to worry about, what's it called? We don't have to worry about, I'm forgetting it right now. Getting all the fishing pots and getting everything maxed out with that. It's just so much easier when you don't have to worry about anything. What do you know? When life is worry-free, it gets easier. It's just gonna be a lot more of this. Like that's sort of what I'm worried about. Getting max level is just gonna be a lot more of this. There really isn't any other better way to do it. And it'll be sort of, you know, worth it because we will get some cool rewards along the way, but man, is it gonna be a drag along the way too. How many more of these can I make? I make 2 more, give them to me. They go right to my chest though. I already have 80 of them, I forgot. I just totally forgot. Okay, get like 10 of them. And then maybe go to my potions drawer, my potion chest and get more of that. Because I still have 1 minute and 20 left and I really wanna make the most of it, so boom, got it. If any of those demons try to come near me, they're not gonna do so well, so not too worried about them. Got it, got it, got it, got it. I'm getting better at destroying them too. I probably wanna make our bouquet of droids as we have in the last season, in the previous save file soon enough, because one thing that'd be really funny, and another thing is that it'll help me a lot with destroying and picking up more things. Which, you know what, that added productivity sounds really nice right about now. Okay, destroy all of this as much as possible. Got it, got it, got it. Okay. Yeah, I think we've made just about as many bombs as we can. I mean, more bombs are being made, which is good. And we occasionally get double items with them. And selling those will get us more cash, but unless we're making like hundreds of them, at this point, it's gonna be hard to get higher than 400K. Like, I mean, I got other stuff to sell as well. We just gotta make sure we get merchant activated and then probably pick up some arrows to sell. Probably some of our more rare things that, you know, we donated last episode. If we have any extras of that I don't need, definitely get rid of those. It just isn't worth having them around. And then the stuff I have a lot of, not because I actually need it, but because it just is useful for getting experience. So any kind of end of the line item, stuff like technology, stuff like fiberglass, I suppose, stuff like the royal stuff, the royal gear, that stuff can be worth selling at times if all we're looking for at this point of the game is mostly just money. If that's all we're looking for, then it's definitely worth doing because we don't really use that stuff for too much crafting. Of course, I wanna keep some of it, but I don't need hundreds of it anymore, unless I'm trying to make a lot of different buildings, but even then, I'd probably do simple, low-cost buildings. Okay, so it looks like our dexterous ran out. That's a shame. But hey, I'm sure we can work into some more stuff here in a moment. Okay, I got all that. Oh, and all the beets are ready. Yeah, let's get all the beets. Getting them all. This is also very silly. Doesn't give us as much experience as the other stuff, unfortunately, but hey, it's still worth it. Oh, we missed one. Boop, got it. I'm thinking we should make like a shrine patch somewhere, like just like a whole patch full of shrines soon enough. That might be smarter, especially if we're relying so much on stuff like Hoarder. Like before I spread them out like this, there's a merchant, because I was really looking for, where is it, right there. And that's another, yeah, that was only 10,000. Which like, I say only 10,000 as if that's not a lot, but like, I need more, you know? Let me take a look at my skills real fast. Like we have coinage, which is what? Creates 4 extra coins every time. Like that might be good. Bargain, reduce all coin costs by 5%. I think I gotta get coinage, because I don't know if it really works that way, but we'll try it and see how that ends up. And then maybe we'll get bargain and then see what's below bargain. That might be worth our while, because there's definitely some economy stuff I can still work on and just sort of expand in a way. And I wanna make sure I'm doing that when I can. Can still make a lot of royal steel, so gotta make sure that's continuing to go on however way it can, or whichever way it can. So I probably do wanna make a shrine deposit somewhere. So I think I'm gonna bust some of these, and probably just over here by the desert, I'm going to bridge this across a little bit. Farming, bridge. I mean, it'd be great if I had builder, but maybe one of these shrines will give me builder. So I need to go to magical shrine and boom. And that gives me 700 experience as well, which is well worth it. So we got builder right there, excellent. So I can make 2 more and then I'm gonna run around and try to bust a couple more. Go like that. I'm getting mixed up. There we go, shrine, got it. And I'll make another one, there you go, excellent. So for these 2, like I have Hoarder or Dexterous. For right now, I'll do Dexterous so I can get around a little bit better, and then for this one, we'll get Hoarder. I already have Merchant going on. So I'm gonna get what I can from them, but I'm also gonna bust all the ones I can find across the map. So I'm probably gonna wanna do a little bit of this so I can just get around a little bit more quickly. I mean, I guess I can take a look this way, right? If I do this, I can find out where all the shrines are. There's no shrines over this way. So there's a shrine here. So let's move over to that. Destroy anything else I can along the way. Activate this, we'll do excavate. Okay, that wasn't really worth it, was it? I mean, colonist wasn't worth it either, but. Okay, so taking a look at all the other pieces of land around here, no shrines that way. no shrines this way. So we're done with the shrines in the ice biome. We have one up there that we're trying to make our way over to now. Get rid of this dude, got him. So we wanna bust this one real fast. And check the rest of the skeleton biome. There's one more shrine down this way and it's available for me. That would be nice. We'll do Industrious, because we don't have Industrious going on right now. And that's sort of what I wanna do, is like have a number of shrines available so that like whenever I need one, there's always at least one available. Like that would be nice. Mostly what I'll be focused on. So making our way into the demon biome, I have another thing here. We'll just sort of up our dexterity, make it last a little bit longer. And take a look at our land. It's looking like we got one more over that way. That's actually the guy's shrine. He just has that when you buy that island, so it's pretty funny. And I probably wanna set up more stuff on these biomes, probably just more mining rods so that when rocks inevitably do pop up, I probably wanna get that as sort of a base level thing, have a mining rod on every island, or every island where things are gonna pop up, you know? Not all of them do at this point because I have so much stuff on them, so I'll just do Hoarder again. And bust this thing, so now the only shrines are in my shrine patch, which will be great. So yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. Take a look at our industrial, I can't even see it too well, and we will get, oh, there's level 44. 1 or 2 per island. Just like whatever really works. If it's 1 per quarter of an island sometimes, then that's what we'll do. I mean, the problem is this will get really expensive later on, but for right now, it's well worth doing. Because it does take a lot of steel, but I can make a lot more steel. So moving back over this way, I'm gonna make a couple more. Industrial, no, wrong thing, mining rod. Got it, got it. And then craft 2,000 coins, nice, finally got that done. I mean, it might be good to have 4 of them per island just because productivity-wise, that is going to be worth it. But hey, for now, I don't have to worry about it too much. I can just do this, and do that. Okay, so things seem to be turning out really well. I'm gonna grab all this stuff because I'm never gonna be doing this too often, so just might as well grab what I can whenever I can. Got it, and got it. Okay, so back to these. I have a couple more right there. Oh, it's always so silent once that ends. Oh man, I actually earned up, or used up all my steel. What do you know? So I'm just gonna make a ton more, because why not? And then I'm gonna go activate my skill point and see what else we can do with it. So I'm gonna maximize, how much steel can I make? I can make 733 of it, so I'm definitely going to go for that. And I have 3 shrines over here. I can definitely multiply that by 2, by a factor of 2. Oh, can I not stack these up like that? Why not? Weird. Anyways, if that works, it works. I don't really mind. We'll do dexterous, we'll do builder, and we will do builder again. That was not a very lucky selection. And let's play this because we haven't today. Oh, nice, not bad. 2 royal steel is very nice. We'll get an emerald. What about this one? Can we get this potion? I would really like it. Oh, I was a little too late. I got 2 of them though. So I mean, I don't know if you get a jackpot, do you get 3 of them or do you get a ton of them? Not really sure. But anyways, a lot more steel is being made now, which will be worth it. I might wanna make like a couple more shrines, like maybe one here and one there, just like that. Just enough to really work with. So at this point, I probably wanna choose my skill point. So I'm gonna do that in just a second. Okay, so I wanted to get the coin cost one. I mean, we wanted to do coinage, but I don't know if that's worth it. We'll try it and see what ends up happening. So coinage creates 4 extra coins every time. I don't know what that means. Is that only when creating coins themselves? We will do that because we always want to put our, I mean, we still have more coins being made at the moment. How many coins does that actually give us? 12 coins. It really, I mean, when I pick it up though, it's gonna be more than that because we do have coin multipliers. It gets messy, it's really hard to truly know. So I probably wanna organize my inventory as much as I can currently because right now it's a total mess. I know I need to bottle a lot more things for other feats. Like yeah, well, let's start turning this back around on feats again. I mean, I know I'm trying to earn up coins for the 1,000,000 coin feat. That one's just gonna take a while. Perform a challenging blood ritual. That'll just be in eventually. Kill 3 enemies with a single sword slash, is really just happenstance. Build 200 structures we can get to eventually. Build on top of every water tile. We're getting closer and closer every episode. Learn every skill, we're getting there. Shoot 100 arrows, we could just sort of waste some time. Activate a droid, we'll get there. Dodge a lethal attack, I'm gonna do that after getting all the boons. Eat a gem, we need that level up. Die 10 times, bottle 100 critters, that's what it was. So I might just run around the map like a lunatic, bottling whatever I can with some of our stuff. So this might be worth a while. So getting you, that'd be good. I'm just swinging it all over the place, hoping I get lucky. And a lot of time I do. But the butterflies are everywhere in some of these islands. Just bottle those guys. Sorry, butterflies, but I need you. I know you enjoy roaming free. Dude, bop. Okay. Got a couple more over this way. And then if we gotten everything here, we could go down to the fire biome and get a bunch more. Got it. And then grab these. No, not the water. 3. We're getting a lot, but I need a lot more is the problem. Get this one and moving over this way. Oh, there's a couple. There's a good couple. This is definitely making some good progress for now. I saw a bug over here, but he's gone. Got a couple more over this way. Hello, do you have any? Oh, you dropped 12 emeralds this time, look at you. Usually you guys only drop coins. You're the last one too. I feel so bad about that. I didn't mean to, I promise. Whoa, I was facing the wrong way. I could have accidentally shot a fireball at the last one. I gotta be careful, because that could just happen. I feel like it's just a sort of an awful inevitability. Like if this thing breaks, it might actually happen. No, okay, it didn't. That crystal right next to them was sort of melting away. And there was one last butterfly up this way. Okay, so, moving back down and around, I want to move to the demon area and basically do the same thing with the death moths, or however they're called. Grab that one, and these ones, lots of demons waiting around for me. Ooh, actually this could be our chance for the triple shot. I don't know though. Not as much demons around as I'd hope. You know what? I can't really do it unless I bridge everything up. I feel like it's, once again, another thing that'll be easier once we get everything bridged. Boop, 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 boop. I mean, if I could get them all bundled up right over here, the problem is the skeleton is gonna get taken out too soon. Oh well, I got 2 of them, but that's not 3. 2 is not 3, that is for sure. It's almost, I mean, I guess dodging a lethal shot shouldn't be too bad. Dying might actually be difficult for me at this point. I mean, I guess if I were to waste enough stamina while only having 1 health, that would solve the issue. Okay, get more death moths. Got it. I don't see any more around this way. Thought there was gonna be more. Oh, here we go. We gotta be getting close though. There it is, bottle 100 critters. I'm too addicted to it now. Gotta keep going. So now that we've done that, I can probably put some stuff back in my inventory and figure things out from there. So I might do that real fast. Okay, so merchant isn't going on right now, but I did wanna take a look. We got dexterous, we have, oh, industrious or hoarder? Always industrious. Scholar or hoarder, double experience is always better. I just don't really need the double items as much anymore. Okay, I'm trying to look for merchant. I'm not getting merchant. That's sort of a shame. I need to set up whatever I can in the meantime, so if I could set up more iron, that'd be great. Probably need to set up more coal soon as well. How am I doing with like things that I can make really fast? The problem is I need a lot more pigment, and pigment's just not easy to come by. And that's really tough. Because like I can make a lot of these and make a decent little experience explosion. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really bring me too much farther. Because if I could get merchant, I can sell some stuff. And I could probably sell some stuff back for more than what I paid for it, but I do want to be careful with that idea of thinking because I don't really want to do the math right now. But I don't really need too much of this stuff. I'm really at this point where I don't need to buy too much more. So I'm just gonna start selling some stuff. I talked about it before. I want to sell like whatever extra I have of this stuff. So like I don't need all of it. I can't even tell how much I have at the moment. I have 9 of them. Get all of these, put one back. Get all of, no, these, and these, and then put one back for each. There we go. And selling those will be good once I get merchant. So this is why it might be good to have even more shrines than what I currently do, which I know is getting a little ridiculous, but hey, if it works, it works. How are we doing with level? We're halfway through level 44. Still no thing. Come on. Oh my gosh, really? Really? That is just ridiculous. All I'm looking for is one more thing. Jeez. Okay, well, there's a couple more things I could do. I mean, at this point, probably continue with Project One Island. Okay, very good. Wait a minute. It's a good thing that I have that thing going on right now because I totally forgot to activate this obelisk, which I can't activate now because I actually have to wait for that to time out. Isn't that awkward? Because now that I have that going for the next minute and a half, I actually can't activate it myself. It's weird. Oh, there is another shrine up here. I totally missed this one. I'm blind. Builder or hoarder? We're doing hoarder again. I'm getting rid of this thing. There you go, give me my stuff back. Get some of that, set up the farming again, the bridges, and work on more of these. It's funny that it says we're so close, yet we're so very far. It's just there's so much work to be done with it. It's just rather insane. Okay, so there's some of these I can't cover up just because like the ghost won't let me, and other things like that are around all over the place. So I wonder if, I hope it's something that can actually be completed. Okay, got all of that. Grab that one, very good. Moving on over this way. I think we can get these. Yes, we can. They make a funny little face, I like that. It'll be so much easier to move around to every biome once we do get this set up. It's just so much menial work. So much menial work. Yeah, a lot of people have been asking me if I plan on doing another, series or another season once the game comes out, and of course I will. I don't know if there's gonna be like, that's sort of the thing, right? Is that we already have every update. We almost have like everything in the game already. There's just like a couple more things that need to be ironed out. So that's sort of the thing I am worried about, is that the next season when the game is fully out is gonna be a lot similar to this one, which is sort of a shame. But I think it'll still be worth it. It'll still be fun to do. But I don't know if I plan on doing too much more than that. We'll probably like play the game. Like if there is another update between now and then, I don't really know what it would provide except for like some basic bug fixes. So I probably wouldn't play that one. I'd probably just wait for the full game to come out after we're done with this one. So however long that takes. Because I do want to be able to enjoy surprises, whatever the full game may bring. I want to enjoy whatever surprises that will be. I don't know if there actually will be at this point, and that does have me a bit worried. So I've just sort of been working on alleviating that as much as possible. So I want to make more steel. I mean, how am I doing? I have 833 bricks. So I have 23,000 coal. So I don't have too much to worry about there. Just sort of looking at all of our options. I think we just need to work on more steel. More steel sounds good to me. Okay, so how are our shines doing? Oh, there's a couple more up. Still no merchant. Oh my gosh. We got hoarder. Okay, there we go. 3 times. How insane was that? So we got all those things we want to go and sell. We want to sell these, and that gave us like 12,000 coins. These, it's sort of hard to tell right now because the bumper's in the way. So at 466,000, I mean. Now we're at 472. So like even that isn't really all that much. Oh, doing the wrong thing. There we go, boop and boop. Okay, so really if we wanna get there, I'm gonna accrue a lot of wealth, I'm thinking what we gotta do is sell some technology. And maybe like some royal steel, but we'll focus on not all of our technology, of course. But if I could just leave myself, you know what, I'll probably just take 100. Let's see how far we get with 100 electronics and 100 royal steel, and just work with that. Because value-wise, like that's value 580, and then this is value 400. So these are the most expensive. Well, these are also 580, so like value-wise, they are the same. Probably should invest more in that then. Interesting. Because I think it takes less work, if they do cost the same, I know experience-wise, I think you get more experience for electronics. Well, that does take royal clothing, this takes royal, so basically the same, gotcha. I need more plastic. I don't have enough bottled oil for that, so I'm gonna run on over this way. Yep, this one right here, and just make as much as I possibly can. And probably work on more bottles as well. That seems good to me. I need to make as much thread as possible. Okay, that should be pretty good. Go back over here and I suppose we could sell it. That got me a lot. Holy cow, we're at 835. Okay, so if we do that again with our royal stuff, we should be fine. Let's just make 100 or sell 100 royal steel. That might actually get us there because we jumped up like 300,000 to 400,000 coins It was 180 more per item, so we might not be able to get there, but 200K, I think we could do that. 67 of them right now, so we're just gonna try to get all the way up to 100. And got it, cool. So we'll sell these, and boom, we're at 1 million, we're a millionaire, nice. Okay, that's very cool. I am so happy with that. Very, very cool. So what can we even do now? I feel like I'm on top of the world. There's so much we can do. There's still so much. So looking at that, that's one more feat down the list we don't have to worry about. We're down to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 more feats. Maybe it is counting those that have question marks, even though they're achieved. Die 10 times, eat a gem, like that kind of stuff I can get, it just takes time. Eating the gem is probably what I can focus on now. If I get one more level up, I can get the gem eating thing, and I'll just be a feat out of the way without too much of an issue. I could also just sit here and shoot a lot of arrows. I would have to do this 100 times, and it probably will give people headaches, so I don't know if this is worth doing right now. I might just keep doing it, and then I'll cut back to when we're done. There it is, so shoot 100 arrows, we got that one done. Very nice, I also went and activated the obelisk because I realized I hadn't, so I was missing out on some easy experience. 20 more to go with these. Oh, how did I count 11? I guess it was 21, not 11. Duh, I was being a dingus. Sorry, happens all the time. The 3 enemies or more is getting me really worried. And I guess structures don't count the things, which is sort of a shame. What's it called? The structures don't count. I'm gonna build a couple more furnaces just to sort of get more productivity and get that closer done. Don't count the bridges, which I guess sort of makes sense, but it's still like, come on. So I'm just gonna set up like a couple more. Like if I press max, it really only chooses 999. So I can really make this back area dedicated iron, gold, and steel. I mean, maybe not steel. I would like to make it steel, but I'm actually pretty much out of most things right now. So for right now, we'll make it bricks and bricks. More bricks, I suppose. It's something. Progress. Okay, so we got a couple shrines available. We'll definitely do Industrious. We'll definitely do Hoarder. And we'll definitely do Merchant. Okay, so we had the $1 million though, so I'm not really too worried about that. Scholar's good. And we'll do Dexterous. There we go, now we're really moving. So, I don't have a Wisdom Drought available right now, so we will Wise, get that. Get this going on, that demon is stuck, so beat him up. And we can definitely jump to level 45 with this so we can get the gem eating, and that'll be nice. So we're at 123,000 experience right now. We are zooming towards 208,000, I think that is. It's jumping around too much for me to accurately read. It's gonna take a lot more time still, but this will definitely help. And I know that a lot of this episode has been sort of just settled down to this, and I do apologize for that, but there really isn't too much I could do about it. I do need to set up more mining rods. I probably don't wanna do multiple per map at this point, or per island, because I feel like it would just take way too long, and would just take up a lot of resources. I mean, I guess it really isn't too big of a deal, but for now, I'll just focus on getting one per island so that it doesn't get so complicated. And then we can work on it from there. Okay, so that's my last of the scrolls I have available at this very moment. More, I'll bring up more soon enough, but for now, what demon biome island still need rods? This one has rods. This one doesn't, no it does, just not really all that much. So I need these ones on the top to have more rods. Okay, gotcha. Farming, no, industrial. And we'll just set this up right here in the center. Just have it in the center and it cover up as much as possible. Because how much do we have right now? We have enough to make some things really work for us, so that's good. It's gonna get wicked expensive soon enough though is the only problem, and I'm not really looking forward to that. These ones with the big structures in the center, you sort of have to have more than that. But the mining rods will work. It just takes time. They give a lot of experience though to compensate for that when you build them, which is nice, but I don't know if that entirely balances out. It was like 800, I think, for that. There were so many numbers popping up, nearly impossible to tell, but I tried to. That was all the demon biome ones, which are the most important because they make the big things. So yeah, I would need 100 steel. So I don't know if it's worth doing too much more than that. I think it's sort of live and let live beyond that. I mean, if we can get some droids set up, maybe they could just destroy stuff as we walk by. That would be good. I'm just sort of making the most out of our dexterity at the moment. Because when I swing, I don't actually move at full speed. I didn't realize that. Interesting. So we're so close to that 208. I really want to get it. So we can get to level 45, which will be a really nice level to be at. You know what, I need to focus on this too though. I don't have the builder scroll for now though. I mean, I don't really need it for this stuff, but you know, I'm just gonna wait. Okay, got all that, very good. But look at all these furnaces. Furnace I don't think that's correct. Pluralization of it. How are we doing with feats with that one then? Build 200 structures. We still have a lot more structures to go. I'm just trying to think like, what's the easiest structure to build? I mean, furnaces really are the easiest structure to build, but do I truly need more than what I currently have? It's hard to say. Like we could do another offshore drill. Doesn't seem like it'd be all that good of an idea. We could do another sewing station. Also don't think it's all that good of an idea. Fish traps, cook pots, quarries. I could make, you know what? Now that I have all these different things going on, maybe it would be worth it to get a quarry. If I have 3 of them here, or 4 of them really, maybe it would be worth it to get a quarry. So let's go ahead and farming, quarry, set up a quarry there, and then set up another quarry here, if I can. And they don't really take too much materials to really get going, so. And I'm just gonna try to get a really dense amount of rocks to pop up in this small amount of area, because I think that'd actually, experience-wise, be worth it. Because like, if we have a bunch of quarries around, not as many rocks will pop up, but the rocks will pop up a lot more often, which to me is a lot stronger of a value. So I'm gonna work on that. I need to make one more piece of wood there. So we'll set something up like that, and that should be lots of rocks popping up constantly. So that really isn't that bad of an idea. Oh, can I not put one here now? Oh, that's a little bit concerning. Might be because of the rocks in the way. Farming, bridge. Now I'm in the way. I might have to get rid of this quarry real fast so I can, yep. Because I don't know if that'll get in the way of the other feat, which is sort of a pain in the butt when you think about it, how things can just get in the way like that. There we go. So now I need to move out of the way again, pull up the farming and do this and put it there. But yeah, rocks are constantly popping up around here now. So I really made it worth our while, I think. That's good. Can make another one here. Let's do it. Especially since we have a ton of rods over here. We need to do it. Okay, so getting a little confused on what I need to go to. Get one, okay, come on. I'll move out of the way. This seems good. I keep on pulling up these menus and taking them down over and over again. Quarry. Apparently I can't put it like anyway here. I can do that. Level 45, sweet. Because these are giving a lot of experience now for really not too much of a reason. Got it. Get another one over there. Then lastly, like one right here. That should be excellent. So much rocks, so much experience. That'll be good. Let's eat a gem. Can't believe that's what all this is building up to, eating a gem. So, calciferous, allows you to eat minerals and gems. I will grab this one. Very nice. We are looking closer and closer every time we visit this, which is nice. Okay, so I could help this along a little bit if I wanted to. I don't know if I really need to then. Probably not worth our while. Let it do its own thing. It'll get us some influx of experience along the way, and that'll be great. So, let me find a gem. I just need to destroy this guy real fast. See if there's anything worth buying here. Probably not, really doesn't look like it. Oh, and that just replaced. I was gonna buy that fiberglass, but I really don't know if it gives us a proper return. Okay, so nothing really. We have one of each here. Oh, I actually just got an anchor. Or maybe I already had that one anchor, I'm not really sure. So, the gems are right here. I don't know why I'm looking around. No, they're not here. Where are they? They used to be, no. They're this one. Yep, I'm just being a dingus. Okay, so I'll eat whatever one we had the most of, rubies. Get a ruby and eat it. There we go, eat a gem. Weird, we get a dog costume for that one. That's actually pretty cool, I like the dog costume. Okay, so lots of stuff going on with that. Let me move over this way and bust some of this stuff open. We got scholar there. Another scholar. Industrious, we're not taking scholar again. Another industrious. This is why you're not supposed to activate them all at once. Because you just get scholar over and over again. Well, I don't need money anymore, so like I don't have to worry about that too much. Like I really don't need money ever again. Got some more slimes with those, which is pretty good. Got some more of this. I was hoping we could get dexterous, but we weren't able to. It's fine. So what other structures might be easier to make? Like economically, we could work on more markets, but at this point, I don't need the materials like vaults, but also not worth it. We could just make like a casino with a bunch of things with that, but also not really worth it. So like, there's not too many things I can actually justify. No, I destroyed them, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I realized that it was too late. Oh, and now they're gone. I'm sorry. The same thing to what I did to the beets. Okay, get rid of all of them. And also, we get this nice little gold symbol over our museum. Luckily, we can still enter it and we can just admire our work. Does she say anything new? You're great at collecting things. Thanks. That's it. All right, well, very rewarding. We've gotten pretty far into like, I didn't realize it's already been like 40 minutes for me. That's crazy, because I feel like I could have gotten more done. I mean, I'm trying still, but. So my extra experience is still gonna last us a little while. So really, the most effective thing we can do with our time right now is just get like a bunch of these out and just make them work for us and see what ends up happening. One thing that, oh, you know what? Is that how the demon scroll works? This might be a really bad idea, but this might actually get me that, oh no, not the wizard scroll. I'm pretty sure, maybe I don't know how this works. So I might grab a couple, because I do have a few to spare. I'm pretty sure that just how this is the wizard scroll, and it turns all the trees into animals. So I think the same thing happens with the demon scroll. No, okay. So actually that's really nice. I hadn't realized. I mean, it doesn't explode everything, but a fair chunk of it. I think I found my next step for productivity. I need to make more demon scrolls. In the meantime, I can make a fair chunk of them right now. I might just use a fair chunk of them. Okay, so I still have my extra experience for another 2 minutes. You better bet I'm gonna make the most of that. I still don't know if it's the most useful because it doesn't get like the absolute outskirts of everything, but it seems to have tried its best. Okay, so what do we got now? Hoarder or merchant? I want to do hoarder, merchant. Dexterous might be okay. Oh, got a couple more I missed over here. I was hoping for, okay, whatever. Guess I'm not getting it. I was hoping for more productivity with the things so they produce twice as fast, but they won't, it's fine. So if I just do this, and then set up another one, explode it, set up another one, explode it, we are getting a lot of experience. It doesn't work exactly how I'd imagine, but it works, so. I thought it was gonna create demons and that was gonna be my usefulness for the 3-in-1 feat, but I guess not. So I mean, this does do good experience. I don't know if it does as good as it could possibly do. I'm gonna move over here real fast, because what it does is it just literally shooting fireballs everywhere. So if I really wanted to get everything, wow, that is crazy productive actually. I can just do this and probably just do 2 of them. That won't pan out forever though, unfortunately. But for now it works. Wow, this is crazy. This is really, really ridiculous. Okay, got it. And then work on this stuff a little bit more. Because we're now at 62,000. The problem is we just need a whopping 250,000 experience. It's getting to that point where it's like, it's just sort of mindless grinding. And I really don't know how much of that I should include on camera. So if you guys wanna let me know your thoughts on how much of this I should include on camera, I would love to hear. It'd be very valuable to me. Okay. Wow, there's just explosions happening everywhere. It's insane. The game's lagging out, so maybe I did a little too much. Maybe a little too much. Oh my gosh. Do one more of these. Got it, okay. Do that, get some of these guys, get another one, and then set this up. Oh my gosh, really laggy. And there's so much vibration with the controller, it's insane. Okay, so like even there, we're 1/4 through this level. That's how little production really happened there. So it's just, it's such a grind. And maybe at this point there's a better way to do it. If you guys know, let me know. Tempted to craft some droids. I don't know if that'll make too much of a difference, so. I don't know, it's crazy. It's just sort of waiting things out. So while I would love to continue doing that, I wanna keep things interesting. So we're gonna turn our attention back to the feats and see what else we can do with what we got. It's looking like Perform a challenging blood ritual I don't wanna do just yet. Kill 3 enemies with a single sword slash, I just gotta get lucky. Build 200 structures is probably what we're gonna work on. So like I have like 10 minutes left in today's episode. I think we're gonna do Project 1 Island and build 200 structures. Because those two things are relatively close. Activated droid will happen. Collect every accessory is almost there. But every accessory really is just completing of the feats. Dodge a lethal attack. That's gonna take me a while, die 10 times. So really the Project 1 Island, I don't know why I like calling it that. It makes sense because it's all gonna be one island. And building structures are really my only option. So like, what is the cheapest kind of structure I can afford? Like this is super easy. This is just coal and bricks, but even like, that's nothing compared to this, you know? Forges are a lot more expensive. This is a lot more expensive. We should just do furnaces. And I mean, is that the case? Or market's easier? Nope, because this is just stone. It's just stone. So I'm gonna actually end up deleting these. But it should still get me over the 100 if I just keep building them over and over and over and over again. And I still have dexterity, so we ought to just get rid of them. There it is, built to, 200 structures. I was gonna say, I feel like I should have hit it already. That's why. Okay, so we're just gonna bust all of these as fast as we can. And then we will worry about other stuff. Energy is low, can't care much about it now. We'll just worry about covering everything with bridges, which I know probably is just as disengaging as watching me grind, but it's just what I gotta do for right now. I don't really even care if I take any damage by breaking any of this stuff because I have, what do we have? 3 rows of 6 hearts. We have not 36 hearts, we have 18 hearts. Crazy stuff, right? I don't think we'll need any more than that anytime soon. Got it, and then finally, got it. I think the dexterous, it's not quite over. All right, so farming, let's get back to work. I really don't know if this stuff, I mean, it does say cover every tile of water. So like, I think that when we do this, it is technically the water tiles covered. They're just covered by things you can't see. We'll find out. There's like a little bit left that I just can't figure out for the life of me why I can't get. That'll be why. It's building out this way that'll sort of be a bit of a pain because we can, actually no, we can't build out too far from that. Gotcha. So you can't build out here. That's fine then. And we still already have the builder feat right now. Feat, no, the builder buff. Some things just get in the way, like this right there. And go back to building. Back to work. Actually, let me just put out this whole island so that's not gonna be a problem. And then we can go back to building. So, farming, bridge, get this one, and these ones. Luckily, I think the water tiles covered by fishing pots also count, so I don't have to worry about that, but that really isn't too much. Okay, got all that going on, just gotta get these two. So this is getting somewhere. It's weird that the island goes farther out than what you can build bridges on. That's actually really weird. Get rid of all of this stuff. All right, so we're doing okay. I do need to remember in 37 seconds, we gotta go and activate the obelisk once more for crafting materials. It's always worth doing. But hey, progress is progress, right? We're making our way through. And slowly but surely, I mean, we almost have the skeleton biome done, and that's probably how we should tackle it, just sort of one biome at a time. And if that's the case, we're almost done with this one. I mean, we have to go back up soon enough. Because it feels like the biomes on the left and right side, basically the skeleton and the sand biome, don't feel as big as the ice and the fire biomes. I don't know if that's actually true or not, but they just feel like they have less vertical space than the horizontal biomes have the horizontal space. So, I don't know, I guess we'll find out. Anyways, start filling some of this stuff up. It's impossible for me to really see what I really need to fill up here, so I'm just sort of guesstimating. That seemed to work. And I can't do any of this because the quarry's blocking. I can only hope that if the quarry is blocking it, that means it is technically covered, right? So let's go ahead and go to buy land and take a look for ourselves. There's definitely some stuff up this way I can clear out. And then just sort of these bridges between the biomes is what I'm focusing on. So yeah, let's get started with that one. And then at least there's that done. We'll definitely have to have one more episode. Why can't I do this one? If it's literally because of the pedestal, then like that's not my fault or problem. It is weird, some of the limitations you get. Okay, got some of that. I need to move this way. Same deal with this one, or no? Looks like the same deal, but I'll move over a little bit just in case. Farming, bridge. Yep, okay. Get a couple more of those. That's pretty good. Making our way up this way. Farming, bridge. I can bridge that up. A couple of these I broke accidentally when breaking the furnaces, so good to fix that up. Got it. And this one too. And then all of this. After I do the skeleton biome, I'll probably be pretty satisfied for the day, so I don't have to do too much more than that. Okay, so I got all those, but it's really this big patch over here I need to worry about now. Because I know this isn't the most interesting thing in the world, but it's just like, it really is all we have left, and a lot of people have been requesting more Forager episodes, so this is like really all I can really do. Because we've done all the completable things in the game beyond the feats and levels, so this is what we gotta complete. Grab some of that. And now this patch is gonna be well worth doing, but just take us a second. But once we get it done, that's where I'll be done with placing down bridges for today's episode. Okay, and then we'll see how much progress we've made with that, because we still have a lot of progress to go, but that progress bar makes it seem like we're a lot closer than what we are. But that's the most of the skeleton biome covered up. It's really the stuff connecting to the skeleton biome, so you could argue it's a different biome as well, which isn't too big of my issue. But it does make things a lot easier to get around with. Yeah, okay, so that's going a lot better now. Skeleton biome is looking very covered up. So now we just have to worry about the rest of it. That's gonna take some time. But taking a look at the feats now, what do we got going on with that? It's a little bit farther down. Yeah, it looks like, it feels like it's way closer than it actually is there. Like that's a lie. I don't know if that's actually the case or not. Let's take a look at our shrines. Is any of them available? We got a couple available. Ooh, like this whole bottom corner. See, this is what I was actually looking for. I was hoping we'd have it so that half the time the one half of them are available and the other half are available, you know? And that's sort of the most productive thing. Ooh, hoarder, okay. So that seems pretty good to me. I mean, we could do more of the thing. I just don't know if it's really worth it. I definitely wanna get these things working, because right now they're not. Because I can make a lot of bottled oil, or plastic that is, okay. And then with it, a lot more of these. And I probably wanna make another furnace. So if I go to industrial, not a furnace, a factory. Just one more would probably be pretty good. Okay, got that done. And this one can make some electronics, which really I can't make too much because I'm really low on plastic. I do need more royal clothing, whichever way I can get it. So if I can do that, and then, got it. And what else do I need? More glass, which a lot of the stuff is very busy as is. Which one's the closest one to finishing? This iron over here, so I might just wait for that. Go to this rock too. I need to probably work on the grass biome next with everything. There's a lot of little spots I've just sort of missed over time. It'd probably just be easier to get now if it wasn't for like the furnace and stuff blocking them, whatever that might be. 14, 13, so we're getting there with that, that's good. Oh, I gotta reactivate the obelisk again. I'm such a dingus. Come on now. All right, it's down to single digits, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and we're just gonna set this up with a bunch of glass because it's easy to do. We get a lot of sand. Really not that big of a deal anymore. Okay, got it. Glass, a lot of it. Excellent. So, at this rate, things are looking good. I probably shouldn't have activated that, but we'll just have a longer industrious. I think that at this rate, yeah, there's not really too much more we can do. I have a couple more of these, so I can make like 20 of them, and that'll be at least a little bit more productive. And it just, rains down on the experience. We just gotta be ready for it to be done. So I'll wait out for that, I'll activate the obelisk, and then we'll probably wrap up with the episode there, because what more can I really do at the moment? Let me know how much more grinding you wanna see, how much of it I should leave for off camera, or if I should leave it all for on camera. I don't really know, because it's gonna be more of what today's episode was, but even less of the feats. So it really is just gonna be a big old bunch of grinding. And I know some people don't find that interesting at all. Some people, they don't mind it. I would love to hear your thoughts on if I should continue with it or not, or just do it off camera and then have like one final update video for this save file. One of those two things will surely happen. So which one are we waiting for? 1 minute and 18 seconds, I think. So once that's done, we'll activate the obelisk and things should be good. So I'm gonna clear out this whole area now. I don't have anything much more to worry about with the poor little antler things. I feel so bad I took them out, but it wasn't on purpose. We still have 13,000 wood, so I don't have too much of an issue using all this. If I need to, I can always just use more of the forest scrolls, so like that's really not that big of a deal. Okay. 53 seconds left, and then we're definitely gonna be wrapped up for the day. Okay, got some of this. Very good, very good. Let's move over this way. Farming, bridges, got it. Wait, get this one. What are we waiting for? So we're actually getting a lot of the frozen biome done really well. I can sort of see why the bar is so high now. I guess I really do have more than I thought. Okay, got that one. Roll on over this way. Break all this stuff too, especially since there's a lot of land in the frozen biomes, more than I had remembered. It's just a lot of little patches that just sort of get in the way. Okay, clearing all this stuff out super fast makes it a bit easier. Farming, bridge, boop, boop. Okay, looking good. 10 seconds left, 10, 9, 8. I'll love to count down that stuff. I don't need to count along. I'm sure most people know how to count from 10 to 1. They can count down from 10. Okay. So where is the obelisk? The obelisk is right over this way. So go ahead and activate that so I'm not missing out on any experience. And I think with that, we'll wrap it up for today's episode. I mean, we got a lot of stuff done. We set up more furnaces. We got a lot of feats done. We're down to 20 more levels, which is going to be absolute torture to earn up. And then less than 20 feats. We're down to 18 feats. I don't believe that. I think some of those we've already gotten, so I think we're only down to like actually like 4 or 5 really tough feats. So we'll be worrying about that next episode. Let me know your thoughts on if I should be doing a lot of grinding off camera. I think I'm leaning towards just like leveling up a bunch off camera and then like buying all the skills at once, like just 20 of them. That feels like it could be a lot of fun. But for now, that is gonna wrap it up for today's episode of Forager. If you watched this part of the video, make sure you comment sombrero zebra so you've watched the end of the you are a zebra-tastic viewer. Check out more episodes like this one on your screen right now, or by subscribing to join the Zebra Herd. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.